Hi, I'm Dru Chen, and you're watching the AU Review. My music is strongly rooted in the tradition of funk and soul, R&B. My music influences, people like Stevie Wonder, James Brown, Prince, Michael Jackson, and more locally to Australia, bands like the Bamboos and Electric Empire. I was born in Melbourne, and then when I was 7, we moved to Singapore. Ended up living there for 10 years. So a lot of my formative years in music was in my teen years was spent playing in bands in Singapore. Um, so rock bands, metal bands, funk rock bands, and things like that. Just like any other teenager, I suppose. But even before that, I was classically trained on the piano and violin. So on my on the Intentions EP, which is the EP that I just released recently, the drummer Graham Podson from the Bamboos worked with me on the drum tracks for about 3 of those songs. So it's really great working with him. He's just like an encyclopedia of that genre of music. Yeah, absolutely. I'm good friends with Kimbra's backing band, so just jamming with them and understanding, the industry and how they arrange things for a live setting was really inspiring for me. So just try and pick up as many lessons as I can along the way. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we had Esperanza Spalding and bands like Grizzly Bear on the bill, so it's so great to be mentioned amongst, that company. Well, I had played in Mosaic previously in 2010. So, I just got on board again for this year, 2013. And, I had my Singaporean band perform with me. So I got a backing band in Australia as well as Singapore. We played like 20 shows in the space of like 2 or 3 months across Singapore and Malaysia. So it was quite a thrill. Yeah. Good question. I thought, I assumed that there would be a bit of a difference because of the difference in culture. Like I think roots and rock and all that sort of music is more prominent in Australia, and maybe more singer-songwriter things happening over in Southeast Asia. But I was wrong. I mean, the people in Southeast Asia, in Singapore, they're all really energetic. The crowds are great, and they were definitely funky. Yeah. Well, Intentions EP, I called it that as an ode to the purest artistic expression, my intentions as an artist. So, it's just, I think it's a very honest record. My influences are there, like I wear my heart out on my sleeve on it. So it's a pretty, it's just who I am, funk and soul sort of thing. Yeah. Will be Southeast Asia, so Singapore and Malaysia again, but this time including the Philippines, Hong Kong, and Taiwan. So that's going to bring me out the rest of 2013. Yes, you can find me on druchen.net. That's druchen.net. Or just look me up on Facebook.